Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris Williams, REI here, real estate entrepreneur, coming to you from Central California. Today, I want to talk to you about using PropStream to find vacant properties. Now, it doesn't matter if you are a real estate wholesaler, fix and flipper, landlord buyer, or even a real estate agent. You should be going after vacant properties. And today, I'm going to show you how to do that with PropStream, and a huge bonus on top of that is you can actually add multiple filters. So it's not just properties that are vacant, but it could be properties that are vacant that have been owned for 10 or more years, properties that are vacant that are behind in property taxes, have other liens, or even where the owner might be deceased. Right, so you can stack motivation on that to increase the likelihood of that person selling at the price you need. So let's get into that right now. By the way, in the description and in the pinned comment, there will be a link to a 7-day free trial for PropStream. Get it, no obligation to you. Also, there's another link if you're looking for real estate purchase agreements, assignments of contract, cold call scripts, other ebooks on posting ads on Craigslist, direct mail samples, anything like that. I have a link to my swipe files where I just take, the files that I use, cold call scripts, all that kind of stuff, and just dump it in there for you. Absolutely free. I don't even need your email address. You can just click it, download whatever you want. Get that as well. Like the video, subscribe, and let me show you here. So here I am in PropStream. Of course, grab that free trial. If you haven't already, check it out. So I'm just gonna choose a random city here that's not really in my market. It's gonna be in Bakersfield, California. So here I'm selecting Bakersfield. Now, you can already see a lot of data here. By the way, PropStream is not just for pulling lists, but you can, of course, run comps, find cash buyers, get pre-foreclosure, divorce, bankruptcy, liened properties, all kinds of stuff, deceased as well, pre-probate. You can also get market data, market statistics, MLS information, all that kind of stuff. So here at the very top of the screen, you'll see you can look at properties that are on the MLS, pre-foreclosure, auction, bank owned, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to go over here to vacant. I see 1,886 properties come up as vacant in this one city. Now, of course, this is not always 100% accurate. I don't think any data source anywhere in the world is 100% accurate. But, of course, you can always test it yourself and see what you find. But I generally don't select vacant right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to filter up here. I'm going to do quick list source, vacant. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to select what type of property I'm looking for, equity position, owner status, whether it's absentee owner or whatever I want to do. So I'm going to show you that. So I selected vacant here. Property characteristics, of course, I'm looking for residential, which is cool. You could do commercial, office, all that kind of stuff. And just for the sake of example, I'm going to do single family. I mean, of course, as an investor, as a wholesaler or agent, I also, go after condos and multifamily. But just for an example, I'm just going to do single family. Here you could choose even down, if you have a specific buyer or even yourself, or if you're looking for properties that you want to buy to rent and you just say, hey, I just want 3-bedroom, 2 baths in this zip code. Look, you can narrow it down, even as far as the size of the property. But again, I'm not going to really select any of those. I'm just looking for single families. I'm going to go to MLS status. I don't want any properties that are on MLS right now. Excuse me, I can't speak. So I'm going to do no, not on market. So now over here I have 952 properties. Now here's the cool thing. If I want to add other filters to it, right? If I'm looking for pre-foreclosures, if I'm looking for properties with tax defaults or something, and they're vacant, I can add that to that. So here I could do notice of default. Here we have 4 properties. 4 properties that are in pre-foreclosure and are also vacant. This is also in line with the zombie quick list as well, right? So they consider zombie property. Again, it's in pre-foreclosure, no one's paying that mortgage, and it's vacant, right? They stopped paying and they moved out, or tenants moved out. That is a killer list, by the way. Even, it doesn't matter that it's that small, it's a killer list. I'm going to deselect that notice of default. Here I have 952 potential vacant properties, but again, some of those here you see 2018, 2023, 2023, so some of those are recently purchased. We go over here to owner info. Years of ownership, that's up to you, right? So because I'm an agent, I can also work with people who bought their homes a year or 2 years ago. So for me, I'm going to do 3 years. But if you're looking for something to wholesale or fix and flip, you might want to do 5, 8 years, something like that. So here I did 3 years of ownership, and now I'm at 415 potential properties. I'm not going to add liens, but of course you could. You could do active lien. Now the thing with the liens, solar liens do come up. So they're not always, a city lien or a judgment or something like that. It could just be solar. So I'm going to deselect that. Now you can also select equity as a filter. The typical wholesaler goes 30% or more, 40% or more, or you could do 100% equity. It's really up to you. Again, as an agent, I can do someone who has, 5% equity or 0 equity, right? We could work it out. We could do short sale, but I'm not going to work on that. So just to show you, I'm going to shoot for 20% or more equity, because again, I'm also an agent. I'm going to do estimated equity percentage, minimum 20. Mortgage info, I'm not going to do mortgage info, but look, it has a lot of different stuff. You could search by interest rate, all that kind of stuff. So I selected, I'm going to do close, and here. Now I have 393 properties that fit the vacant criteria that I'm looking for. So if I want to save that, if I want to save all of them, I just hit this button here, this little check mark. 393 selected, and I'm going to do add to list. Now here I'm going to create a new list. And I'm going to name it what it is, right? So when I download it, I know what list I'm working at. So Bakersfield, SFR, Vacant, and just for me personally, because I have lots of lists, I am going to put today's date on it. Save. So here it's saved. Now you can do a couple things with that list. You can actually skip trace within PropStream, or you can pull up that list, you can order that skip trace, and I think it's like 15 cents a hit or something like that. You'd have to check it out. Their skip trace is okay. I mean, it could be okay. I mean, I haven't really been a huge fan of it, but for the sake of convenience, you could skip trace it right there and then download the list and either, manually call or just upload it into your dialer. Here, I'm going to show you downloading this list. I selected my properties, go over here to marketing lists, and then now I'm going to find that list that I just saved. Bakersfield, SFR, Vacant, 5/19/23. Bam, here it is. So I'm going to select it all. Now I could do export. I could do a campaign, right? So you can actually send mailers directly from PropStream, which is really cool. I mean, that's really, really convenient. But here, actions, you can actually generate mailing labels as well. Here, I'm just going to do export. So boom, it's exported here. Now, if you don't want to download them all, you could just, select everything and then come through and deselect. That works if, you already have information to an owner there. That's it. That's PropStream. So again, grab that 7-day free trial. You won't regret it. You can, look at properties, get market data, all that kind of stuff with your free trial as well. Also, again, you can get that cold call script. Get the direct mail examples, anything you want in that swipe file, Google Drive, that you'll see that link below. Again, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.